Hey guys, what's up everyone, and welcome to Young Titan World. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If not, I pray you have the strength to get through it, no matter how shitty it may be. Today, we're going to be talking about something that's not really comfortable for anyone to hear, and that's about racism. Now, I try as much as possible to take every topic of racism with a pinch of humor. I try not to let it get to me or think too much about it, because I feel like the more that I do, the safer I am from the whole issue. It's kind of difficult for you to navigate such a topic when every single person that probably sees you has a premeditated notion of what you are. You know? It's like when I go to the store or when I go to a supermarket, I think one of the things I like to do is try and look less threatening. That's if I have my hoodie on, I take off the hoodie. If I have a backpack on, I would be more than willing to leave it at the counter, even before they ask me for anything. You know, I try to be as understanding as possible for any situation, because I've made up my mind that they're gonna judge me based on the fact that they think I'm like that. Now, that seems to be like just rolling over and showing your belly every time someone hasn't even snarled. You know, it's like the most submissive way of addressing racism. It's like they call you out for stealing when you're not the person who stole anything. You didn't touch anything. You bought everything. You went over there. You paid for what you came for, and you're leaving. But for some reason, out of all the people there, they chose you to stand aside, to look through your back, to look through everything that you have, to look through your own trousers, to tell you that you are the best possible culprit, even when you probably didn't even know about it. I'm only addressing this because I feel like this is a topic that no one really would want to address, because it's so sensitive. You know, those who say that they're not racist or anything, it's not something that bothers them on a daily basis. A person who is white and says that they agree with you that racism is unfair, they don't wake up with the same kind of problems as you do, you know? And I guess what's sadder is when us, the black folk, decide to turn the tables around and do it to the others. It's like, oh no, the white people are being racist towards us. You know what will make it worse? Or you know what's gonna make things better? Let's do the same thing. Let's also be racist to the white people. And then we have everything. Now, you know, just from the comedic aspect, a lot of people can use it as a defense. You know, it's like, I'm only joking. Racism jokes are hilarious. People love it. It's poking fun. It's harmless, right? Because you can't hurt people when you turn it into a joke, am I right? I guess so. But it's it's sadder. So how exactly would you address an issue that can go both ways? So an Asian can be racist to an African can be racist to an Asian, an American be a racist to an Asian, and vice versa. We can do this game all day, and everyone on this planet can be racist towards each other because they would rather favor their own kind than other people. I think some time before, Lil Wayne got some backlash because he didn't exactly subscribe to the idea of racism. And this was because when he was, back when he was younger, a policeman, a white guy, saved his life. And it wasn't the people from his gang or whatever, or from his side, right, of the color spectrum that helped him, but that of a person who was white. So there is the potential for good. There is a way that racism can be taken out of the picture. But who would be the right teacher? Who would be the person who would be perfect for that? As far as I'm concerned, when Hitler was trying to fight for some sort of supremacy, that his race was the only perfect race, in his mind, he seemed like he was doing the right thing. He believed that he was doing the right thing. He established it as a good thing, going around just tormenting the Jews, putting them on fire because he believed he was in the clear, And that ideal was not just something that, sure, if Hitler was alone on this, we could say that he was just, a cheapskate. Just a very rude guy. No one should take him seriously. But he had an army that backed him up. He had an entire country back him up. It wasn't like they were forced to. The men, women, and children, they know what they're getting themselves into. He explained it to them and they understood it perfectly. They understood his side. I know y'all can say that, oh my God, Hitler was terrible. Hitler was terrible, right? But he was backed by people, okay? He wasn't alone. He was not the only person who invaded wherever. He was not the only person. In fact, I'm pretty sure he wasn't even there when those people were toasting. He gave an order, and they followed that order. All I'm saying is that idea, that drive to be racist towards one another, it's not something that is forbidden. It's a tendency that you can choose to act on or look the other way or do something that opposes that fact. People are not born to be racist, all right? But you would definitely pick out your favorite color, right? If you had 100 different fans and you got the opportunity to pick one fan, you'd probably choose the one that has the color that you like the most, or the one that appeals to you the most, And in the same way, that's what racism would stand for. That you put your interest in one particular color over that of others because it suits you. So, not because of anything else. I don't know. I don't really know why I decided to jump on this topic, because I feel like I've understood it so perfectly. I've chosen not to interrogate it inside my head every single time that I'm treated wrongly or an assumption is made because of my color. I choose to block it away because I feel like it's like an unproductive argument, you know, that they be thorough with your papers, or there'd be more scrutiny when you're in the building than if it was someone else. And that's just fucked up. That's just messed up. However, I'd like to say that wherever you are, whatever situation that puts you in a very thick spot, I feel like understanding is key. You could revolt, do whatever action that makes you feel like you can make a change. But understand that you're charting a course, you're making a difference, or you're creating something that could cause more scrutiny or more chaos. So, which one would you prefer doing? This is Young Titan, and you guys have a wonderful day. As always, thanks for watching.